Alright, so maybe you've noticed, maybe you haven't, but we out here at Team Platt, we like to run these little 12-foot, 14-foot john boats, little tiny boats. And there's a reason for that. You can go in these things pretty much anywhere you want to go, and that's exactly what we're doing today.
We got one.
You got one?
Yeah.
So normally when we go out, you see us put it on lakes and reservoirs. Today we're doing something a little different. Today we're gonna go and we're gonna break into kayak territory. We like fishing these little tiny boats, and one of the benefits is you can get these things anywhere, and today we're gonna prove it to you. We're gonna take this into a little creek that connects to bigger bodies of water, and this creek's pretty well known for kayaking and things like that, but not really something you want to take a boat on. But today we're gonna do it. Going on a river adventure. We going down Pigeon River all the way from Bower Lake to Long Lake. There are a few funny holes along the way, which you can only get to through said river. Oh, coming back this weekend from Saugatuck, Michigan. Hopefully you guys saw that video. It was a good one. Check it out. Lake trout were on fire, man. Salmon kind of moved out. We still got two, and it was a lot of fun. I'm thinking noodling next. I've always wanted to do some noodling. Both put some casting decks on the boat. It's nice. It's a little rocky because it's a V-bottom, so it's gonna work. The Pigeon River Adventure. Last year we took it from Golden Lake all the way down to Hogback Lake. We wanted to fish Hogback. We had to pay to put in. So we're like, we'll just take the river. It's quite a long way. So today's probably gonna be the same thing. Both packed lunches. Even brought some toilet paper. Yeah, stay tuned. See what we run into. How do you horse that?
Hey, you gotta open the mail, guy. Woo, we got one. Fish on. Oh! He spit it out. I was trying to make sure the camera was recording and he spit it out. Hit me right in the head. Hopefully I got it all on film. That's a decent fish too. He was pulling drag and everything.
Where were you casting when you hit him? Up in the cover?
I wasn't in the cover, I was outside of it. I messed up my grub. He hit that sucker good.
So I changed to a white setup because it's so cloudy. Fish. Fish in the boat. It's a little one though. We're having a good day today. Look at that. First fish on a jig. It's a dink, but we'll count him. Around the pylons under the bridge. I'm not saying that that's the place to be, but that's a good attractant for fish is those pylons.
Stay down. Stay down. I don't even know camera rolling.
I do. Right here.
Oh, we do got a camera rolling.
I got the whole thing.
Nice. That's a pretty decent sized fish. We caught him right over there. Right in those down trees with a white jig. Pretty nice one. How much do you think he weighs? 2 pounds, give or take.
Nice fish.
So, traveling down this creek, it's pretty much exactly what we saw on the GPS. It is a small little, I can't even say small, it's probably 7-8 acre lake, and I know the water level is up 3 or 4 feet right now, but this is perfect. And there's 2 or 3 of these little lakes back here that can only be accessed by people with kayaks. We've already ran into quite a few of these kayakers, and pretty nice people. We're gonna stop out here and we're gonna have lunch. Yeah, but that's a benefit of running one of these small little boats, and one of the reasons that I do it is I can get into kayak territory, and I can fish where guys with their nitros and their lunds, they can't even get even close to this. So yeah, hopefully this turns out great.
It's lunchtime now. Oh, on the way here, I hooked into a nice size one, got him up to the boat, self-released, so that sucks. Andy landed a nice one. Another small one I think he got. Lots of logs to dodge. Some canoers are out today. So we've made it here. I'm gonna fish this for a little bit. I was using jigging all the way down the river, but I think I'm gonna switch it up, go back to a Texas style setup, and see how they bite after lunch. Turkey sandwich time.
Yep, topwater bite. He's a dink. He let go, self-release.
To a nice sized one, caught him all the way to the boat, got to the edge of the boat, spit it out again. Can't believe it.
That dude's crazy. That's about 1.5 feet of water.
You gotta know how to work them.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Anyways, we pulled out of that nice little honey hole that we found up there. And we're headed back down the river now. see what happens down this way. Bike kind of turned off a little bit, but hey, anytime on the water is better than anytime not on the water, right? Well, that's bass number 3, another little dink. Not like those big ones we were slaying on earlier, but I'll take it. Add crappie to that count too. Turned out to be a pretty good day. Well, we're pretty much wrapped up with our river trip for today. We just spent about 9 hours out on this body of water, and we had a pretty good day overall. Ended up hooking into a couple big ones. Caught a bunch of dinks. Ended up getting a crappie. Definitely got into some territory that you wouldn't be able to get into with a normal bass boat if you were running a Lund or a Nitro. Definitely going to take one of these tiny boats or even a kayak to do it. The only people we saw out there all day long were kayakers. And we were probably some of the only people out there fishing. Lure of the day ended up being just a standard jig. I ended up having a lot of luck with a 3/8 jig head with a Strike King rage tail. Ended up losing 2 of my favorite 3/8 jigs though to the river. So I ended up switching down to a 1/4 ounce jig. Ended up catching fish on that too, so can't really complain. Bite ended up turning off a little bit in the afternoon, but we kept it going and we had a good time. This is definitely a body of water that I would love to come back to. There are a bunch of little channels back there. I know the GPS says there's a whole nother small lake back there, like the honey hole that we hit. And there's other big lakes as well that we could get on.
River's opening up to Big Bower here, coming towards the end of the trip. It's been a long trip. Started out good. Hooked up to 2 nice bass, and fought them all the way in. They got to the boat and they just spit it back out at me. It's a real bummer not landing them, but at least I got to fight them. It was definitely an adventure. A lot of down trees, a lot of stuff to get around, things like that. Maneuvering the John boat definitely took with some skill. We got through there, got back to some ponds. I think Andy ended up with a few bass and a crappie. It was a good day. It's a lot of fun. Definitely do it again, and probably even take the river down even farther. Tell you what, I'm whooped though. Running this John boat down that river, missing all them logs, motor up and down, getting the oar out, pushing around stuff. About time to call it a day. Check out the link above to see some more river fishing. Make sure you check out the catfish adventure. That was a good one.
We got one.
You got one?
Yeah.
Team Platt, check us out. Please subscribe. You know what we do.